On ABC7 at noon.
Police continue their investigation into an early morning shooting in northeast El Paso. The latest information next.
Also, the SWAT team called out to a separate incident on the same side of town. That suspect rushed to the hospital. What we know so far.
And tension continues to rise with Iran. This after the U.S. announcing they are deploying more troops to the Middle East. What this may mean for the future relations between both countries.
And in storm track weather.
Yeah, we're looking at a pretty hot day again, JC. It's going to be very similar to yesterday, even hotter right now. 90 in Las Cruces. We are talking when that cool down comes. I've got that for you coming up.
Live, where news comes first, from the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7 at noon.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for ABC7 at noon, on air, live, online. I'm Nick Patrick.
I'm JC Navarrete. A lot of news to get to this hour. Tension continuing to rise.
And now to another story ABC has been following since midnight. Police say a man was taken to the hospital after stabbing himself during a SWAT standoff. Now we have a map for you. Police and the SWAT team were called out to the Don Quixote Mobile Home Park on Grouse Road. Now ABC7's cameras was recording the moment an ambulance left the scene. Police say they got reports of a man holding a knife in front of the trailer home of his mother. Police say he then barricaded himself and the SWAT team was called. They entered the home after police say the man stabbed himself. He was taken to the hospital around 3 a.m. this morning. Official told us he suffered minor injuries. Police also say no one else was hurt and that the man did have an outstanding warrant and that he will be booked into the El Paso County Jail for that warrant. They have not said what he had an outstanding warrant for.
Nick.
Ooh, that's a good-looking shot, Jason.
It is a good-looking shot. Take a look at it right there. I'm an avid golfer. I love golfing. Today's pretty much a perfect day, but you're recommending sunblock and a lot of water.
The hat, the water, anything to keep your skin covered out there. Hot one again, JC. And look right now, Las Cruces, since the start of the show, we've already gone up 1 degree here. 91 degrees right now. You'll notice a bit more wind today. That's about it. It's out of the west right now. That's giving us some relief, but it's not a lot. You'll notice here throughout the afternoon, it sticks around that 20 to 25 mile per hour mark. Perfect timing, though. The official start of summer tomorrow, June 21st. So, yeah, it's feeling like summer. It's going to feel a lot like summer for today. Our highs, I think, will reach that triple-digit mark. 101 degrees is what I'm expecting for El Paso. Lots of sunshine are going to help us out there. Those winds gusting again 20 to 25 miles per hour, going up a little bit further north. Maybe 2 or 3 degrees cooler, but you're not going to notice a big change in those temperatures. 97 are high for Las Cruces. Still the sunny, hot conditions not going anywhere just yet. I do have some relief in that 7-day forecast. I'll be talking about that. I'll let you know what brings that in. And our next chance for showers, that's all coming up for you in your full forecast in just a little bit.
The announcement that the U.S. is sending about 1,000 more troops to the Middle East.
Yeah, and this is as the Secretary of State meets with military leaders to consider multiple options. ABC's Trevor Ault is in Washington with more. And happening today, President Trump meeting with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau in Washington. The White House says the leaders will talk about ratification of a new U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade deal and the upcoming G20 summit. Legislators in New Mexico became the first to ratify the trade agreement. That happened on Wednesday. Mexico's Senate voted overwhelmingly 114-4 to approve the agreement. President Trump had a demand a renegotiation of the North America Free Trade Agreement, which this will replace. Now, the treaty is still awaiting consideration by lawmakers in the United States and Canada. The deal comes on the heels of President Trump's tariff threats against Mexico. Days of negotiations averted the tariffs, and Mexico is implementing measures to lower the number of migrants crossing through its territory.
Clash after comments he made about previously working with segregationist senators.
But the Democratic frontrunner is standing his ground and defending his position. ABC's Trevor Ault again is in Washington with the latest.
Tastes so much better.
I agree.
100%.
Before or after, JC?
Yeah,
Agreed.
not during.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you grab it real quick.
Yeah.
Regardless, still to come after the break. Torrential rain leads to that heavy flooding. We saw it earlier. A look at those storms responsible for wreaking havoc on New Jersey.
Nice day overall. 90 degrees, though. Pretty warm. No surprise there.
Yeah. No, not at all, JC. It's June. Is what we expect.
You know, I am surprised, though. I wasn't expecting you here today. It's a delight to have you, though. Nick Patrick saving the day. It's a warm day today, hot day. It's going to get even hotter.
Even hotter. I'm happy to be inside right now.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you that much, because we were out yesterday and it was a little on the hot side, and we're already, look at this, El Paso, 94. This is why I'm expecting triple digits for today. We only need another 6 degrees and we're there. Wind's still out of the west, so it may actually feel slightly cooler if you walk outside, especially if you're in the shade. But as soon as you hit that sun, it is going to feel hot. So make sure you are taking those precautions. Stay in the shade as much as possible. Our Storm Track Weather Net site, brought to you by Mattress Firm, showing your neighborhood a little bit warmer in a few spots. Look at Montwood, already at 97, 93 for Press Elementary, 91 at the Juarez Airport. The only spot in the 80s is up towards Camino Real. And across the region now, pretty much everywhere, starting to reach that 90-degree mark, holding on to 90 there at Deming, 90 at TRC. So we're just going to keep these warming trends going on. A few things helping us out. First, I mentioned those winds out of the west, dry, hot air just driving in. Let's go ahead and put the Doppler radar in motion. This is it. It's not really showing any problems. That sunshine has nothing to stop it from getting to the ground, really warming us up. So it's just that timestamp moving. I can zoom way out here. Nothing really popping up there on that radar at all. Even when we look out to the east, where we saw those showers beginning to pop up yesterday, not going to be the case for today, which is good news, as you'll see with some of that severe weather we'll show you around the country. But for us, it's all about this heat. Future track. A few clouds, possibly to the northeast. That is it. So the sun's going to be oppressive today. 5 o'clock, you're heading home. Make sure you got that AC rolling. We roll into tomorrow morning. Think about a repeat of today. Maybe a few more clouds coming in. That's about it. And by Friday lunchtime, we're back close to those low to mid-90s across the board. Our high temperatures for today, 102 possible. Horizon City, 101 Vinton. Lots of triple digits out there. We go a little bit further north. Cooler by maybe 1 or 2 degrees. That is about it. 98 for Hatch, 99 White Sands. We start seeing temperatures finally cooling back down tonight. But Friday, not much of a change. We get into 100-degree marks once again. Windy conditions come back in. That's our big change here. Finally a change. Cooler weather, relatively speaking. We get back below average there Sunday. We turn the corner and we heat right back up with rain chances for the middle of next week.